All I'm saying is that it shouldn't matter what happened before Gabriel got hurt. What matters now is that he gets better.
I don't disagree. I'm just trying to look out for Parker, too.
Well, thank you, but let us look out for our son, okay?
Okay. Sorry I interrupted. If it's all right with you, I'd like to make Liberty a sandwich.
Of course.
Thank you.
Sure. Listen, I know you're upset, but there's no reason to take it out on Janet.
Oh, right. Poor, pitiful Janet.
Carly, all I'm saying is she's had a tough time.
All I'm saying is that I don't like her suggesting that Parker doesn't care about Gabriel just because they've had a few disagreements.
That's not what she's saying at all.
Mom's right. It's not true.
Well, I should hope it's not true.
No matter what went down between us.
We're upset. And we're worried. But right now, we've got to get you to the library.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Why did you say that you didn't think Gabriel would want to see Parker in the hospital?
All right, do you promise not to get mad?
I promise.
Liberty and Gabriel caught Parker breaking into Gabriel's room. He went through his stuff.
What?
Yeah.
You serious? Why would he do that?
I think because he's jealous of Gabriel.
Because of Liberty? Or is Liberty seeing Gabriel now?
They're just friends. They're just friends. But, you know, I think that Parker thinks there might be something going on. I don't know.
Doesn't sound like Parker at all.
Really? Look, I'm sorry that I brought it up in front of Carly. I shouldn't have done that. I didn't mean to add any more problems to your life.
No, I know you didn't. I know you didn't mean it. I know it's hard for you staying here.
Liberty and I need to be on our own.
Okay. We'll work on that.
Thank you.
Why don't we just tell Dad exactly what happened?
We can't do that.
But if I explain that I never meant for Gabriel to get hurt like that,
Parker, you knew he was unconscious and you left him there.
so I had no idea that there was going to be a fire. Are you saying that my own father's not going to believe me?
Of course he'll believe you. But he's also a cop, and he's gonna know that your story doesn't sound good enough.
Maybe you shouldn't try and protect me.
Of course I should. And I'm also protecting him. Because your dad will do everything he has to do to exonerate you. You know that. We also have to be very careful so that no one finds out you were even there.
So what do we do?
We wait. We see what happens with the case.
You know, we've both gotten in trouble before for lying to Dad.
I know. Right now, I think it's the only choice we have.
Maybe it is, but I don't think I can do it.
I'm not hungry.
You need to keep your strength up.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. Just eat. Little bite for me, please.
Okay.
What's wrong? You stopped the chemo. Why aren't you hungry?
Maybe it's an after effect.
Are you feeling sick again?
No, I'm just not hungry.
Well, I don't care. You're gonna eat. Sit down. Come on. Thank you. Hey, Libby. I'm sorry that things have been so hard and difficult lately.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I feel like I haven't been doing my job.
Mom.
I feel like I haven't been doing my job. I'm supposed to protect you.
From cancer? How? What happened to Gabriel is not your fault.
I know, but my mind has been all over the place lately. Between Jack and Dusty and my father. I just feel like I should be spending all of my time with you.
But I want you to have a life. When you're having a baby, you have to focus on that.
Okay. But I want you to know that you are still my number one concern.
Well, tied for number one.
Yeah, okay, I'll go with you on that one. I promise you, things are gonna get better.
I know they will.
And the first thing we're gonna do is we are gonna move out of this house.
That'll be good. It's been really hard living in the same place as Parker.
It's been really hard living in the same place as Carly.
Are we moving in with Dusty? Into the house he bought?
No, we're gonna find a place of our own. I think it'd be better that way. That way we will be completely independent.
I want to get out of here too, but let's face it. We already did the independence thing, and it is definitely not fun. Do we really want to do that again?
Aren't you afraid that Dad's gonna get really mad when he finds out that we didn't tell him right away?
I'll let him know that it was my decision, okay?
I don't know.
Parker, what happened to Gabriel was an accident. And if that's what they conclude, then there'll be nothing to tell him anyway.
And if they don't?
Let's just wait and see, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, why don't you go on back home and tell Dad that you got the books you need from the library and go to your room and stay there.
Aren't you coming?
There's something that I need to take care of first.
Does that have anything to do with Gabriel?
No. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. I'll see you at home.
Hey, how was the trip?
Hard, but Janet needed me there, so I'm glad I made the trip.
Well, I'm glad you're back. You heard about the fire at Monte Carlo?
Yeah, I did, just now. Sounds like a terrible accident.
Terrible, yes. Accident, not so much.
What, you think it was arson?
We haven't ruled anything out.
So what do you got?
Nothing yet.
So maybe it was an accident.
Well, we have to prove that. I'm putting you in charge of the investigation.
I'm not saying that we can't do it on our own. I know we can, but I still remember how hard it was before we came here to find Dad.
I know, but it's different now, right? I mean, we've both grown up so much since then. I'm not flying around from town to town looking for some guy to help me take care of you, to complete me. I don't need that anymore. I'm okay. We're okay by ourselves. I have a great job. We live in a great town. We have friends and family here. And as long as we have each other and this baby, everything's gonna be okay.
I know it will.
I'm not sure you want me on this case, Margot.
I am. You're the best detective I've got.
Well, that very well may be, but I've got a conflict of interest. Carly's business was in that building, and the guy who was hurt worked for her.
Well, I don't see it that way. I see it as all the more incentive to get it right. Thank you.
But isn't arson the fire department's gig?
If it's just a fire, yes.
Well, what else would it be about?
The doctor said that Gabriel suffered a severe head trauma.
Yeah, he could have suffered that while he was on his way out of the building. Falling debris, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's what we thought at first.
So you think someone knocked him out and then set the fire?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
So somebody knocked this kid out, leaving him there to die, and then set the fire to cover their tracks?
Yep. And I need you to find out who it was.